Уважаемые зрители, начинаем финальные матчи в личных соревнованиях у женщин. Поприветствуем спортсменов. В финальном матче встречаются Girl Group ITTF World Tour Glamsova Russia Open Women's Final Match. Please welcome FENG Yalan, Italy, China.
So the final of the women's singles here at the Kosovo Russian Open GAC Group 2012 ITF World Tour. And FENG Yalan is going to have to pull herself together here because she was pretty dire in the doubles earlier. And she is on the left, looking pretty rueful, I have to say. Umpire for this one, Valentin Ponomarev. And assistant umpire Nikolai Kamensky. And I think this is a real golden opportunity for Chenchen. She's been on the scene for quite a while, at the age of 26, and she will have very, very big ambitions here, I'm sure. To be a champion in the World Tour is a big, big occasion. And FENG Yalan, although she was so very impressive against Chang, absolutely dominating that match, she then came out in the doubles and was not at all convincing. But here, she looks as if she's setting herself up with a purpose, and I'm sure that's right down the middle of the court, the table, so she looks as if she wants precision. I doubt that she'll get the same charity given as in the previous matchup, with Chang already a champion in the doubles. Can she make it a double? It would be a really big achievement here in Ekaterinburg. I've got with me Gavin Rumgay, who normally would be out there playing in the week like this. He's the Scottish #1 and he's our expert commentator. Done a great job, and I've enjoyed working with you this weekend, Gavin.
Thanks very much, John. I would love to be out there, and I would love, never know, one day to reach a quarter or a semi-final of the Pro Tour. That would be my dream for sure. It would be difficult to reach a final though. We have two excellent Chinese players on offer here. We have FENG Yalan, world number 15, and it's important that she can get over the little disappointment of the doubles final. She didn't manage to execute her game there, so it's important in sport that you can get over these little disappointments very quickly, bounce back. That's what table tennis is all about. On the other side, Chenchen, world number 50 in singles, but she looked very, very impressive in that doubles final. She bossed that game. Very, very positive body language. So, yeah, both players set up, and it's going to be a cracker, I feel, John.
Yeah, we've got a lefty against a right-hander. Chang is the left-hander on the right of screen now we're seeing. She had a really tight battle against the, we call her a defender, and that's what she is. She's definitely a chopper, as Pavlovich, Victoria Pavlovich of Belarus. But she also was mixing it up with the attack as well. And she did well to come through that. It was a big, big effort. 4-3 was the score in that semi-final. And she also did really, really well against another of her compatriots. That was another 4-3, so 2 in a row, quarterfinals and semi-finals. She needs a big fitness level, and that was 11-9 in the sevens on that occasion. So a little bit easier going back down the track to the earlier rounds, where she beat Troshneva of Russia, and that was a 4-0 victory. 7-7, 4 and 5, and then the first round she beat Japanese Ichikawa by a similar score, 4-0, and that was 8-7, 4 and 3. So an impressive performance, particularly in the quarters and the semi-finals from Chenchen. FENG Yalan has not been bothered. Can I tell you, she's got through to this final stage without losing a game. 4-0 against Chenmeng, 4-0 against Noskova, 4-0 against Shigemoto and Safialeva of Russia. And so let's see what's going to unfold here. First point, women's singles. Held up fairly well backhand there to level things at 1-all. We've had a chance to have a look at them. We'll let the points breathe, but we'll have a chat about the differences in their styles.
FENG Yalan will always benefit from the good execution on her service. That's been evident in the quarters and semi-finals that we've watched already. Getting a lot of purchase out of her serves, winning possibly 70 to 75% following up from the service. Very high percentage.
Trying to be cautious out there on the forehand to the backhand side, but misses that one. It's 2-all. A little variation of angles there from Chang. 3-2. Respectful quiet in the hall at the moment. Tucked up a little bit there. Footwork not great.
It's nice for the players to have played the doubles final first, then moving into the singles. I always used to find that myself. It's a nice transition going from doubles to singles.
Good flick initially on the backhand side from Chang, but she then had it come back at her and she couldn't control. It's 4-3.
And straight away, Chenchen looking to dominate, trying to do something against the FENG Yalan service, not just push it back, push it high in the air. Look to try and get a little bit of spin on the ball. Misfiring there, but that's going to be important if she has any chance in this game. She's going to have to use that forehand, use the changes of direction, the subtleties of spin, everything that's important in the women's game as well.
Wow, that's great work. Absolutely superb from FENG Yalan. She's got her mojo back, I think you'd say. That is very impressive. The footwork was brilliant. Chenchen was actually controlling it from the center there. She was just basically dictating the terms. But here are guests of honor coming all the way from China. Mr. Liu and Mr. Cheng from GAC Group. Title sponsors of the World Tour, of course. Well, that will certainly give her a lot of confidence. 6-5, she's got the score here. And that kind of rally where she wins it so well at the end. Very impressive. Wow.
Changes of direction from Chen. Very difficult to see that. She uses the body well. She's turning into the ball. Gaining a little bit more power and deception when you use the body. I think we'll call that one the flat flick. We've seen that yesterday with Alexander Kasevich, the Serbian player, coming in, receiving long with no spin. It's neither top spin or back spin.
Oh, yeah. What a shot there. Got 8-6. The flat flick. Okay. Not the fat flick then. And an air shot came to the table, just held back off it. Cheng was very clever with that one, but keeps it very tight here in the first. Women's singles final here in Ekaterinburg in Russia. Apology there, but levels things up at 8-all.
I'm sure you can see at home that both players very strong in the backhand wing as well, and that's what the Chinese players have developed over the last decade. This ability to come at players off both wings and be solid in the backhand and forehand play.
From Yalan just edges into the lead, 8-9. Now at 9-all, we're going to get some juices going on during this match, I think. Again, respectful silence. Can't believe it. It's just, you can hear a pin drop.
I think that's just the appreciation, John, of a fascinating game. You can see a 4-2, a 4-3 here. What direction of service, what spin?
Oh, that's really clever. Chenchen appeared to be under a little bit of pressure there, but I tell you, she really did very, very well to control that. Feng Yalan was the one that actually had to give way. And here we go, 9-10, game point Chenchen, number 8 seed in this tournament. And she's got it, the first game, 11-9 in favour of Chenchen. And that will be a huge disappointment to Feng Yalan, because she wasn't playing at all badly there. She'd moved up a couple of gears from the doubles we saw earlier. A little bit unlucky off the net play, but Chenchen has been very, very solid, very strong. And just look at her, controlling the centre of the table, pushing her opponent to wings, and that has made a big difference to her. She hasn't had to move so much.
I feel there's a lot of stability from both players. Both players played a good set there, but again, 9-all, it's just a little top edge there, a little bit edgy from Feng Yalan.
Okay, well, 11-9 is the score. Chenchen is in the lead. I don't think we're going to see a 4-0 here. I get this distinct impression that Yalan will come back. So it's in signing autographs, and that's before this final match. He's already a champion here in Russia in the doubles, and he'll be looking to be a double champion. It's the same for Chang, of course. She's receiving here. She's already a champion in women's doubles. Well, she could defend the first one, but not the second. I think Yalan means business. I think she was annoyed to lose that one.
This could go a similar way in what happened in the men's doubles final, where the underdogs took the first set, but eventually the superiority came through.
The cream came to the top. Yeah, just like that.
It must be so encouraging, though, when you have a good service that you can rely on. When you're winning 60, 70% on your own serve, you can relax when your opponent has to serve.
Well, I mentioned it in the semi-final, but this young lady, Feng Yalan, I'll talk about it in a tick. She was the winner in 2010 in Berlin in a Pro Tour event, and she also won in that same tournament. She won the under-21 division as well, and en route beat Ding Ding 4-3. So that was really, really impressive. She's got a great, great credential.
It's funny that you mention Ding Ning as well, because Ding Ning, very, very good. Excellent exponent of the service as well. Feng Yalan, very, very good in service. Great movement to the wide forehand from Feng Yalan. Playing the nice conservative cross-court ball, keeping herself in the point. Playing the percentages is what makes you win in a best-of-7 match.
Ah, that's good stuff. It's quick, it's furious, it's fast. You can't really take it all in. What is happening there? It's all reflex stuff, isn't it? Brilliant. another good point there for 3-4.
Chenchen, nice and forceful into the Yalan backhand corner.
And leveled up at 4-all now. This is interesting.
It's an incredible concoction of spin going on out there at the table.
Wow, that is quite amazing. What a turnaround. 4 points in a row. Chenchen. Again, that backhand into the corner is a really good shot. We've noted her forehand, but I haven't, until really today, seen how really ferocious the backhand is as well. Very impressive.
It was the backhand there that set her up again, Yalan. Beautiful backhand into the open space. Once you've done that, you can step round and then use the stronger wing. Big forehand to finish off the point.
Well, we have to say, in 2007, 5 years ago, Chenchen was the champion of the Russian Open. Can we see history repeated? That was in St. Petersburg. She won that event. So, she obviously has had some success. That was probably the last time. I'm just looking now. 12, she got in the round of 16 in the 2011 quarterfinals. That's her best performance so far. Maybe it's deja vu.
Sometimes there's no coincidence when you win in a certain venue or a certain country. You maybe feel a little bit more comfortable there. It's bizarre.
We're a long way from St. Petersburg here, but I know what you mean. Familiar surroundings in terms of the people and the flavour. Oh, that's stunning. Okay, she apologises, but that is an amazing shot. 7-all. She's challenging. I mean, she's absolutely right in this match, and FENG Yalan is struggling just a little bit. There you go. Again, if she lets her mental state just lose focus a fraction, she gets a bit tight. That's when the points will be difficult to hold. 8-7. That's better.
Lovely, forceful, purposeful flick into the corner there from FENG Yalan. 2 serves to come. 8-all.
It's no wonder that Chenchen there just put her fists together, clenched it, and said, yeah, enjoyed that one. 8-9. Couldn't control that one though. In fact, I think she got a little bit more back than she anticipated. A little discussion, the ITTF representatives from the host and also from the international body of ITTF. 9-all, and Chang will serve it. Oh, well, it was great defense on the backhand, couldn't then move it, transition to the forehand. Yalan has got game point here in the second.
2 points in succession that she's won right into the body of Chang.
It's a good match. There's a lot of edge to it. It's 9-10. Game point, FENG Yalan. 10-all.
Fizzing serve followed up by a very heavy topspun backhand.
She's confident. That's what I like about Chang. She's not afraid, even when it's tense and she's facing game point against her. She's prepared to go for it. Some nice intimate pictures here brought to us by our hosts here in Russia. Oh, you beauty. You absolute beauty. Goodness, you can't really pick where that was going to come from either. So good. Very, very quick hands. What a great shot. Now, from a position where she was trailing and struggling and facing a game point, she's now got one herself. And she's also got the ball and the serve, so she can dictate from here. 11-10. Ooh, clever from Yalan.
Little change to the short forehand. Wow, she's not done that before. That's a big, big risk, but a brave risk at that.
Yeah, that is a cracker. Seen it done before. She had a plan. She stuck to it. 2 points in a row. Very clever work. 11-12. Chang has got to do it all over again. She has done it all over again. 12 all. Might know what happened there, but it was almost an air shot.
We need to change a winning game. Just opened up with the same backhand, same service, then same backhand.
Yeah, that's really good pace. She was up to it. That's what I'm impressed about with Chang. She is right on it. Just look at the footwork as well. Yeah. Very, very good stuff. She's now got another game point. 13 points to 12. Got the serve as well. She risked it, doesn't she, Yalan, eh?
Being positive and brave at the right moments. You often find in a best of 7 it's the player that wins the deuce set that becomes victorious.
Off the net in a row, so it's been 2 points each for the last, what, 4 occasions here. 14-13. Chang will serve it at 13-14, but how long can she keep this going? Lots of pressure here. Feng Yalan, is she going to risk it once more on the receiving? She does exactly the same as before, and that means she picks up the game. That levels things at 1-all in the match, and that gives her a real opportunity to hang on to her seeded #1 position, because I tell you, there have been some moments of doubt, but right there, when the clinch is really, really so vital, Feng Yalan has found a way to break through. She's leveled it 1-all.
Fascinating to see the clarity of thought. She knew she had won a point like that before, receiving short into the forehand. To be brave to execute that again on another set point, that can be the difference. It's the player that thinks well, thinks the best under pressure, that often comes out on top.
It's a cracking match, 1-all. We are in Russia. We are in Ekaterinburg. We are in the Palace of Sports, Yoralochka. And there, at the Kosovo Russian Open, it's the airport that services this city, the international one. We're in the 3rd game, the final.
Often speak about the Feng Yalan forehand, but the backhand is equally as impressive. She launches into that, using the body.
anything you can do. 1-all. 1-all and 1-all.
Right-handed, left-handed combinations, you see, and there are. You get big, gaping wounds in the table.
Little push from Chang. She might regret many opportunities she has missed, but FENG Yalan beginning to get just that little bit more confident. Missed that one though.
Most players would have to lob the ball in that position, but somehow Chenchen is able to get on top of that ball and play a ripping backhand winner. Very, very good.
What I like about her, she doesn't appear to be hurried either. Yeah, it is a bit warm in here. Cooler outside, but very warm inside the stadium.
The ability to recognise when someone is served long. 80-85% of the top players will serve short. It's been able to distinguish. Does someone throw the ball up slightly differently to serve long? It's these subtleties that you're looking for in receive of service.
Oh, that's outrageous. That is outrageous.
Nothing subtle about that one. Bang into the open space.
She took it early too, Gavin. I mean, you know, that was quite superb.
I think it's fitting so far that there's nothing between the two players at 1-all, 3-all.
Okay, 4-3. And the big GAC SUV vehicle looms above both the players there. It's a very impressive motor vehicle. I don't have to say it, I want to say it. It's good. Oh, that's great. It wasn't a great deal of movement from the body, but just watch the hands here.
It's been so typical of the Yalan play so far that the final shot in the rally goes right out wide. She opens up the hand, plays it into the corner. Beautiful.
3-6. And another one, exactly the same. 7-3 now, FENG Yalan.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a backhand like that where you can rely on it? 3-4 balls you can be playing it, you know, a nice high tempo and the ball still lands on the opponent's side. Great stuff.
Are you telling me you don't have that already?
No, not at all. Oh. I am a one-winged seagull. Can you imagine what that does?
I'm not going to say anything about seagulls. We've got a load of them in my part of the world. They're not a blessing sometimes. I like the noise they make, but that's it. Not what they leave behind sometimes. It is all a little bit surreal. It's quiet. They are certainly very attentive, the crowd here. They're looking for something very, very explosive and special. And what we're getting at the moment is coming from FENG Yalan. Unbelievable defense. Oh, unlucky. Great rally. FENG Yalan putting the power in. Chenchen defending well with some blocks both sides, and then comes up with another attack of her own, and then the second shot goes wide. She comes with an ironic smile, but she'll be really disappointed with that. She's got a 4-9 against her now. And another one for 10. 10-4. You won't remember this one, Gavin, but 10-4 over and out. Does that make any sense to you? No, I knew it wouldn't, you see.
just a young puppy.
I know that. 10-4 over and out. You need to be in your 60s to remember that one. It was an American cop series.
You're
10-4.
not trying to tell us you're showing your age now, John.
Well, I'm showing my age. I always do. Can't do anything else. It's 10-5 now. FENG Yalan is on the brink of getting a big lead here. 2-1. Oh, but not like that. For goodness sake, how can you do that? Brilliant play, and it's all coming from that centre position she holds. She dominates the middle. That is why FENG Yalan has to go wide all the time. Her ability to move from the centre is just extraordinary. 6-10, still 4 game points, Yalan. This time she does make it. It's 11-6 in the third. FENG Yalan in the lead in this women's singles here at the Kosovo Russian Open. 2-1, she deserves that by hanging in against a very difficult opponent. Chang is playing really, really well. Very stubborn resistance.
11-6 looks like it might have been a very easy scoring, but FENG Yalan had to work really, really hard there to reap the benefit, reap the rewards. So, cracking match so far, 2 sets to 1, yeah, about right.
It's the final moment. Turn away. Saw really good running there, but look at it. 15-13, that was the turnabout time for FENG Yalan. Chang herself had 3 opportunities to tie up for making it 2-0, and now she finds herself 2-1 down. But I have been impressed again with her resilience, with the ability to control the middle, and obviously the coach sitting out here, not allowed to be involved in any respect, out of respect for the players, of course. Right, here we go. She's in the lead. She's now got the ball. It's FENG Yalan with the serve in the 4th game.
We've seen this in matches that we've commentated on in the past. When FENG Yalan starts to flow and get that confidence up, very, very difficult to peg her back.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that is pure reflex. Great block. I mean, to get the angle on that was just amazing. 1-1. She's really having to work hard. She knows very well FENG Yalan's special backhand is going to be flashing at her. 1-2. And another big backhand there for 3-1.
There is just that little bit of a weakness from Chenchen's forehand side. If you can develop 2 or 3 good shots into the backhand and then expose to the wide forehand, that's where we see a little flaw.
And the more points she picks up, the more confident FENG Yalan becomes. You can feel it. There's definitely a little bit of arrogance creeping in here now. There you go. She's trying stuff from way back off the pace, off the table.
It was extreme talent from FENG Yalan to be able to respond to that edge ball. Serve, the ball came up high, it hit the edge, and she still managed to get it back. Very good.
Yeah, that backhand is whipping through now. Those angles are creating mayhem in Chang's mind. Yeah, she can't quite get to them. Speed too good. And just look at the scoreline, 5-1 now, 1-5. There's a confidence about the movement now, FENG Yalan. The hesitancy is gone, and just look at her. Just hold on, wait for me, I'm coming. Yeah, too good. It's there. Absolutely. You could feel it. It was just now, it's blooming up above her. like a big halo above her head. She's really, really now on form. We were worried about her earlier. Now we're saying, oh, we're looking at the champion, surely. Oh. Even then she got away with it. Well, that's the way she won that second game. That little ball, not, I mean, it was obviously closer to the net than that, but it was similar angle. 7-1 in the fourth.
I suppose she's allowed to lose 1 or 2 points in the set, but like all talented players, when they have the gift of relaxing at the same time, then we really do witness some special stuff.
Well, she starts enjoying it. That's the whole point, isn't it? Start enjoying a totally different frame of mind. There you go once again. That backhand has just been extraordinary.
Learning, sitting
You
here.
are?
And,
Good boy. I'm glad you've come here to get paid and to learn. Oh dear.
It's a delight.
2-8. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's 9 and it's all one-way traffic at the moment. There was a real reincarnation, you might say, of FENG Yalan. It happened a little bit after she survived the second game. It started then and it's now in full swing. She will make a few errors, but Chang is being dominated at the moment. 9-3.
That was going to be a beauty of a delivery. Side spin, top spin serve, just brushing the top of the net.
Again, it's just that one extra ball that's coming through. Chang just cannot cope because of the supreme control of FENG Yalan. It's lovely to see her back to her very best. And that's it, it's 11-3. An extraordinary performance there after the real challenge of the previous games. We see FENG Yalan coming through so strongly. He's on the verge now of a really good victory here in Russia. All we can say is that her accuracy has been there. She's now developed the atmosphere where she feels confident and she's trying stuff that she knows she can do. Very, very impressive. Chang's battling, but FENG Yalan is in control.
It might not be as severe as saying that Chenchen is going to climb Everest, but maybe the pose from a Scottish stance, if we say climbing Ben Nevis, would that be?
Well, you're in the Ural region, so let's find a mountain in the Urals, shall we? Anyway, there's the scoreline. It's 3-1 in favour of FENG Yalan, and the number 1 seed in this competition has suddenly found her method, and it's been very, very impressive. The strategies that she's employed, particularly in the last 2 games, excellent. Isn't it funny how it disappears and then suddenly it can arrive again, and now she's absolutely up for it. Okay, still not, of course, done and dusted.
Come on then, Chen. Look, take it off to a good start on this one.
Good girl.
And in high-level table tennis, it's these fine margins. Who can dominate the early exchanges? Who can attack first normally wins the rally.
So 0-2 FENG Yalan. That's a disappointing receive of serve. Just to play it long and played it too long.
We've seen so many receive of serve ballooning off the end when FENG Yalan has the chance to serve.
Okay, 3-1. She's got the serve back again, Chang now. superb. It looked as if she was shaping up to play it down the line. She wasn't surely going to put another cross court in like that. Watch this one. Yeah, and it really fooled her opponent, didn't it? Great shot. 2-3, 3-2. Misses that one. 4-2, 2-4. So it is interesting. Both VIPs with their jackets off now. It's hot work here, isn't it? Mr. Liu and Mr. Chung from GAC Group, they are really enjoying this one, this exhibition for them, I'm sure. A bit unlucky that from Chang, just a little bit off balance at the end.
Might have been better and a better option just to have defended that one. Just put that one back in play. Accept that you're going to have to play another 3 or 4 balls from deep.
Yeah, I think she got a bit greedy, you're right. 3-4. A bit greedy there too, you know, she's got to pick the moment. And Feng Yalan is just managing to level things up at 4s. And of course, the closer they get to the finishing post here, the more likely Feng Yalan is to increase her pace.
Awkward little receive of serve there. There was that indecision. Should I play with the forehand? Should I play with the backhand? And then it's a nothing receive. It was the same again. Wasn't sure. Creeping over. Should I receive with the backhand or forehand? Little bit of indecision. That's definitely work done from Chang's side.
4-6. Oh, another. I mean, whether it's forehand or backhand, when you get that kind of accuracy and pace. Yeah, the block wasn't good enough. There wasn't much happening there.
She's knocking the paint off that line as well. Every single time she's going to that wide forehand. Beautiful execution.
Oh, quick hands from the serve. Early ball, 7-5.
Benefit of the left-handedness, you can step over there and you can receive with the banana shot. The spin works in that favour. However, if you're right-handed and receiving the Feng Yalan serve, that's when the difficulties begin to creep in.
She's certainly not giving it away, is she? She's very, very gritty, very determined. 8-5. Chang with the serve. Another one for 9. 5-9. Tried to take it early, but this is very impressive. Chang coming back here. Feng Yalan just in a little bit of a sort of not in a pensive mood, but she's certainly not positive at the moment. She's quite defensive in her approach, and it's not working. It's game points to Chang. And that's the edge, and that is 11 points to 5. And that is a 3-2 situation now. Chenchen, a champion from Russia, St. Petersburg in 2007, is putting the pressure on here. Feng Yalan, in a situation where she was really, really developing control, has now got to rethink her strategy.
If Chang can just get off to a little bit of an interesting fast start the sixth set, then this could be one of the most intriguing finals that we've witnessed. Service action there.
So there's the scoreline. It's an interesting one. 11-3 against and then 11-5-4. That's an extraordinary thing from Chang. 3-2 is the game score. And the number one seed, FENG Yalan, she's got the edge here, but well, I was pretty confident the last game. I'm not so this one. Chenchen has shown great reserves and depths of strength, mental strength as much as any.
This is why we love the best of 7 up to 11 format. Fascinating. Obviously changing a few years ago from the up to 21 stuff.
Well, it hasn't definitely quickened up the game. You feel as if you've got chances. To get a 21-7 scores, and it's all a little bit disappointing. Great shot, accompanied by a shout of elation. 0-2 now, Chang will serve.
Feared.
There's a timeout.
Timeout, definitely the right call there. Don't want FENG Yalan to have a momentum of 4, 5, 6 points, so take a minute to compose herself, take a little bit of fluid on board.
And she has played well. I've been very impressed with her. She's not at all afraid of challenging, and even with the speed shots that we see FENG Yalan so famous for, she's really able to block return and put a bit more pressure on. In fact, even more than that, she's counter-attacking. There's a lot of great subtleness in the game of Chang. She has controlled the center of the table. I mentioned it before, but I've watched it again, and the only success that FENG Yalan is getting is a really superb backhand out wide, and same with the forehand. It's got to push her out wide to the wings. There you go. Exactly that.
Huge shout there after that point. She knows how important it is. Coaches always tell the players the first point after a timeout is extremely important.
4-0, and this could be the last game if it continues this way. That was tentative, isn't it? Isn't it funny how they win the game and then they basically, mentally, they lose that momentum. And again, it's now a dominant performance. FENG Yalan is back in the groove. 6 points and no response from Chang at the moment. 0-6. Just to rub a little salt into the wound. She goes over, doesn't really need the towel down. I thought, I'll keep her waiting. And that's what happens. Yeah, heads up to the Evans. Where's the inspiration going to come from? It's extraordinary.
ambitious, but I suppose when you're 7 points to the good at the time, you can go for these big flamboyant shots. She'll be keen still though to get 1 out of 2.
Yeah. 7-1. And that's the one of 8-1. Ha! Another big moment. And it's the out wide that's causing the problems for Chang. Anything coming towards her, and she's coping. This is 8-1. 3 more points required for the championship to be decided. And there are now 2 required. 1-9. What a change around. That took the edge. I think it's 3-9 to 9-3. So she's got the serve as FENG Yalan. She can control the start of these rallies. 2 points required for the crown. That is very close now. Good service. Chang couldn't really just sit back and watch. He had to take the risk, and it didn't work. It's 10-3. Championship point here. FENG Yalan. She's in serve. And that is it. It's a brilliant finish. And really an inspired 6th game there. 4-2 it was. And that's lovely. We don't often see that. They're not demonstrative, the Chinese players, I can tell you. And that is as good as it gets in terms of a cuddle. That was very, very impressive. FENG Yalan will be really, really pleased with that. Disappointed to lose out with the doubles earlier, but now with that singles, just look at her. Respect for the crowd, and she celebrates a big win there. The 22-year-old is champion here of the Kosovo Russian Open. A great performance. She's won by 4 games to 2.
Being the #1 seed, FENG Yalan has managed to, you know, her goal for the tournament obviously was to follow through, to win the event. Big pressure when you're at the top part of the draw. Excellent, well done to her for executing a brave game plan, attacking at every opportunity. The #1 seed, world ranked 15, comes through, and possibly on the next world ranking list she could be very close to the top 10, milestone that she would be very proud of achieving.
Well, she showed such great promise as a junior to come through to these ranks now and take the title there. But you have to say, Chang put up a big battle, a great fight. But the little girl right there, FENG Yalan, eventually saw a way through, and it certainly deserves the title of champion of the Russian Open. Coming up next, we've got the men's singles, of course, and that will be Zhu Yu, China, against Chenchen. That is the final result then, 4-2 in favour of FENG Yalan. Chenchen, brave but not ultimately quite good enough. The men's coming up, as I said, Chenchen and Zhu Yu. Don't go away.